Coach Franklin. So we're just starting out the conference season. Had a little misfire Tuesday night with Tallahassee, and I know you had a couple of kids out. So tell us how your roster's looking right now.
Well, we're a little depleted at the moment, but hopefully we'll get a couple of kids back for Saturday night against Northwest. Had both of our starting point guards were out last night, so I kind of played a major role in them getting off to a really quick start and us getting down early.
Right.
In the last 32 minutes, we beat them by 3. So I felt good about that. I knew it would be a challenge with us going over there with not having a point guard on the roster last night.
Yeah.
Also have Nana is out, our leading rebounder,
Right.
and probably our best interior defender. But she gets back in the country on Sunday. She won't be able to play Saturday.
Okay.
We look forward to her getting back, just because she's a leader, a high character kid,
Right.
leads by example, and we've been missing that for about 2-3 weeks while she's been gone. So
Okay.
that'll be a shot in the arm going into Gulf Coast the next game.
Right.
So we're looking forward to getting a full roster. We got fingers crossed right now. Robin Beck took a fall last night, so she didn't play the remainder of the game, and we got to get her over to see Dr. Andrews, get her knee checked out and hope for the best, but right now it doesn't look real good.
Oh, man, I hate that. All right, how about Saturday's game with Northwest? How are they looking this year?
Saturday's it's going to be a challenge. Northwest is in the top 5 in the country. They haven't lost a game yet. They play Gulf Coast tonight, so we're going to go over and scout that, check that out. They're a big team. They got a lot of European kids, strong. We'll have to play very, very physical to maintain or stay in the game. Hopefully, we're like I said, we'll get everybody back except for one come Saturday night, and we'll be a little bit more healthy, a little bit more full tilt.
All right. How many points is it worth to play in the Milton Johnson Center? I mean, what's the difference playing on this great home court?
You know what? This has its own mystique. People come in and play in here, and the fans are so close to the court that it's challenging to play in. I think it's probably 10 points.
Wow.
When we get the place packed and get it rowdy a little
Right.
bit. Our fans get a little rowdy sometimes. I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
The other teams don't so much, but
Right.
it's probably about 10 points.
Man, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Okay. And then so now, how many games do we play in the league here? Is it a 12 game?
Yep, we play every team 3 times.
Every team 3 times.
That's a gauntlet.
And it is, man. There's no break.
Every
There's
team,
no break in the end.
every team except us
Right.
is in the top 7 or 8 in the
Okay.
country.
Now,
So
what are we ranked right now in the state?
in the state 5th.
Okay.
So we're trying to get all the pieces together. We played a lot of freshmen, leading scorers. Our 3 leading scorers are freshmen.
Okay.
So our 2 point guards are freshmen. So we're also brand new right now and
Yeah.
just figuring stuff out and figuring each other out. But for them to understand the intensity and the fire that's coming at them, they got to go through it a couple times.
Right.
So
Okay.
we're just figuring things out.
Yeah. And big expectations always at Chipola. You've been to the state tournament every year?
Every year.
Since you've been, and this is your
Sixth year.
You're beginning your 6th year? Okay, and last year we went to state, didn't do as well as we wanted at state, but we ended up in the national tournament.
We lost in the finals of the state championship game. Went to the Elite 8. Had a good year. We didn't finish the way we wanted to,
Right.
but most people look at it and they go, "Wow, I just wish we have one year like that."
Exactly.
And it's been a good run. We've been to the state championship game 4 out of the last 5 years. Been to state tournament 5 times in a row. Been to 4 Elite 8s and 2 Final Fours and a national championship. So I've been very lucky, and I've had some very, very good players and great support from the school.
Right. High expectations, but looks like you've lived up to them so far.
We'll see. This is a long year.
All right, now, hey, I want us to brag on some kids that played for you before that have gone on. Tell us about some of the kids that were on the team last year and what they're doing this year in Division
Well, Raven Baker's at Arkansas right now. She's a starter. Barbara Johnson's at Ole Miss. She starts. Sydney McDonald's at Central Florida, and she plays a lot of minutes. Tierra plays at Dayton.
Okay.
And then you got Danielle Garden that plays at Pittsburgh and starts.
Wow.
So all of them gone on and done real well. We've had, I guess, 24, 25 kids in the last 5. This 5 years has gone on and played Division I. So
Wow.
that's just,
fantastic.
but that's the expectation of the league. You better have those kind of players.
Right. Okay, and then of course we want to brag on your WNBA pick, from last year, and her name is
Evelyn
Evelyn
Akator.
Akator, and
Picked third overall. She's playing in Russia right now.
okay.
Probably making really good money.
Uh-huh.
And then she'll play this summer in the WNBA. I know she's doing camps in Nigeria and things like that. So
Wow.
she's giving back, and that's
Uh-huh.
the best thing about that
That's
kid. She's
super.
a high character kid, a leader on and off the court, leader of people.
Yeah.
She just has that glow about her. People want to be around her, and she's nice and kind to people. But biggest thing is she's very, very humble. She has every reason to think a lot of herself, but she gives more than she receives.
That's great. That's great. Now, how many players have you coached that ended up in the WNBA?
I've had 4 since I've been coaching in junior college for the past 11 years. I've had 4 get drafted in the first round of the WNBA. I had the 11th pick, the 9th, and the 7th, and the 3rd. So I've been very fortunate to have some really good players.
That's fantastic.
Everybody says you got a really good record. I said, I had really good
Yeah,
players.
If you
Trust
recruit
me.
well, you don't
Yeah.
have to coach as hard.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, Coach. So, any predictions for Saturday night's game?
You know what? I get told this all the time. We're with you, win or win.
That's
So
right.
we better win.
That's right. Okay. Well, we look forward to having a big house here Saturday night, and we wish you the best, Coach.
Thank you, Dr. Craven.
All right.